first video. Shit, a little crooked, but it's good, bro. Alright, so look. It's my first video. So like, before we get into it, appreciate the support. We've been going crazy on TikTok. Got 5K followers on there. But yeah. Let's just get into it. So look. So boom. We gonna talk about when I was in 4th grade, how I almost got expelled. Alright. So everybody knows, bro. When you in elementary school, it seems like everybody was a badass motherfucker in elementary school. It's just how it was, bro. In my opinion, though, the teachers, they had to be racist. That's what I think. Because we're looking back, bro, like, why am I like, you had the joint, right? You had the card system, right? So you got like red, yellow, blue, green. I would walk in the class and just flip it to yellow. So I already knew, like, you feel me, I'm getting in trouble. So look. All right, my teacher, bro. I'll never forget this teacher, bro. She was a waste of fucking sperm, bro. Like, worst teacher, one of the worst teachers I've ever had. I had a worst teacher in high school. This teacher, bro, she literally, I remember one time, bro, I was like capping to my friends saying I was going somewhere that I was not going for vacation. And she dead ass like emailed my mom and asked her if I was going there. She dead ass emailed my mom and asked her if I was going. And she said, my mom said, hell nah. So, it did look bad on me because she revealed it in class. But anyways, so look, normally, it's 4th grade. Normally, I was cool. But like, bro, 4th grade definitely was not one of my best years. I just moved to the school, from Washington. Washington, I was cool, though. I was never getting in trouble, bro. I fucked with school. So look, this teacher, bro, she was always on my dick. Like, we had desks, right? And it was like the joints where you could put stuff in it. So like, I remember my shit was like hella messy, like at all times, like always messy. Like one time I had like 4 apple cores in there, bro. And they were like moldy as fuck. And she made me clean it out. Cause like I said I didn't have my homework, but that hoe was definitely in my desk, like just not done. So we cleaned it out. And then she's like telling me I'm fucking disgusting in front of the whole class pretty much. Telling me like, she's never seen a desk like this, and she's like calling me a pig. I'm like, wow, okay. So look, after that, our relationship turned sour, straight sour after that. I remember like, this is what she says. To use the bathroom, you would have to like ask, right? But she said, if you gotta go, just go. So like, I would just go use the bathroom. Like I would never ask. And so I remember one time I came back from using the bathroom, and that shit, my card was on red. So I was like, fuck. Cause like when your shit on red, bro, like it's a little different than like she gotta sign your agenda, bro. And she's signing my agenda every day, you feel me? Right, so my agenda getting signed every day, my card on red now. So that's immediately referral. Immediately I'm touching the VP's office, right? And bro, let me tell you, the VPs, bro, it's like I was in prison, bro. The VPs, bro, fam. I remember I'm getting like interrogated one time in there. Cause like, obviously I'm a cap, over what I did. Like, why wouldn't I? So like the VP, bro, she's like, why is your hands in your pockets? And mind you, it was cold as fuck. Like, I just had a t-shirt on and like some blue jeans. And she's like, why are they in your pockets? And I'm like I vividly remember, cause that's like some criminal shit, bro. Like you ask a criminal that, like, I didn't even really do anything. I think my desk might have been dirty. That's it. So look, after touching the VP's office that time, ended up being parent-teacher conferences, right? So my mom knew that, I wasn't succeeding in this lady's class, right? And I was really mad about it because, personally, I wouldn't say I like my schoolwork, but I like to see a solid grade on my paper. And I ended up with a 32 at one point. And this is when stuff started really going downhill. I had a 32, and I burned the report card. Because I knew I couldn't let my mom see that. I couldn't let her see that. 30 fucking 2, and she's like the social studies teacher. She was like social studies and like, not English. I had a different English teacher. Social studies and maybe science. But like, she was my social studies teacher. So like, 32, it's like, what am I like doing in there? Like nothing at all. So look, you know, after that conference and after, like, you know, I'm having a 30 in our class, we moved to the next stage of school, right? And this next stage is like we're prepping for this test. So in Texas, you got the STAR test. It's like a state test that everyone has to take. It's fucking bullshit. But yeah. So when it comes to this test, in my opinion, like, because people like to take the whole fucking time to take the test when it's an easy ass test. Like, it's like a normal test, bro. Just take it and like you're good. But it was a big deal. So what I did is I just slept the whole test, and then like probably the last 30 minutes or an hour, I'd start taking the test. And she was livid that I'm sleeping, bro. Like, the fact that she came on my desk with a ruler, smack that bitch. I'm like, wow. And I'm knowing she has it out for me when that happens. Cause why are you doing that to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Bro, this is because we had recess back in 4th grade, right? She would like just take me and we're walking laps around the track. That's it. My recess is gone for like maybe a month. I'm walking around the track every day. And, you know, at this point, you know, we're making small talk, me and the teacher. And she's like throwing in a, yeah, oh, you wish you were out at recess, huh? Don't you? And I'm like, I mean, not really, but it's whatever. You know, the only games that were really being played was like chase, shit like that. So I wasn't really trying to play. I wasn't really trying to hoop either. So, you know what? I'll get my steps in. But yeah, moving on. We have a music class though. And this music class, it's like a privilege, I guess, to have music, I guess. So look, I got into this extra class. It was like the music, but it's like exemplary, right? So like you get to use the actual instruments, not just like the xylophones and shit. Like you got like your own recorder and shit like that. So I'm in that class, and at some point she comes in the room and just yigs me out of there and says, "You haven't earned the right to be in here." What? So I'm like, all right, bet. That's insane. Like, I wasn't like, all right, bet. Like, I was really pissed because like only a certain few get to be in there, and some biz were in there too, bro. So I was like, wow, like, all right. So look, moving on. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting yoinked out of that class. My recess has been getting taken away, and this goes on, you know, over the span of some months, and it happens every week. There's always something new. So, you know, at some point you get callous to it. You don't really give a fuck. But yeah, I'm moving on through school, and mind you, I'm failing. I don't know how I passed the 4th grade, because I was failing that class, because it's like blocks, and I'm failing that like all year, bro. I don't know how I passed. But yeah, so I remember like next thing we would have is PE, right? And then computer lab, and we would rotate on certain days. Bro, let me tell you, the lucky shit is PE, because she's not out there when you have PE. Computer lab, I don't have a computer, bro. Because normally all you do in computer lab is play games. I don't have shit. And that's when Slitherio came out. Like, Slitherio came out, bro. Like, that game was so popping. Probably the best game I ever played in my life as a kid. That hoe was crazy. Everyone's playing this hoe. Everyone's in your lobby somehow. Craziest game I ever played. And, you know, I'm not playing that hoe with my friends. No. I don't get to play. She didn't allow it. So, yeah. You know, moving along. And this is happening all in a year, which is so crazy to me when I look back. Because, bro, a lot of shit happened in that one school year. Like, it was like hell. Bro, so look, after that, I ended up bro, somehow I got to GT. I have no clue how I got to GT if I was failing. That doesn't make sense. That's facts. I don't know how I was in GT. So I have to take the GT test, right? And so I take the test, but like low key, bro, because the way they had it set up is you're not supposed to go back when you take it. You're not supposed to go back when you take the test. So like I would do it, and then low key I went back and fucking put in hella answers, bro, after like, cause bro, I did the first part and I was like, fuck, I didn't finish. So I did the second part, I rushed that bitch and then put in hella answers. And I guess somehow she found out, because after that test, bro, like she like said, yeah, don't think we didn't know. I was like, wow, bro. It was like crazy to me. Like, it's like she just had like her, like, bro, like, I was definitely waxed, bro. Like I was definitely waxed after that, bro. Like, I touched ISS. I remember my guy, one of my good friends, bro. Like, me and him are touching ISS every week, bro. Like, I remember I seen him in there, like, in the printer room, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing in here? He's like, bro, you got ISS too? And it's so crazy to me how, you know, she just picked me out and just singled me out every time. So it came to a point, you know, school was coming to an end, so I decided to write on one of my homeworks that she was a bitch. And she called a parent-teacher conference for that. And I was like, wow. You know, my mom didn't care because, like, so much shit had went on during the year. Like, she got mad, but, like, it was nothing crazy. I wasn't tripping. I was like, whatever. Like, because, you feel me? I was already in trouble at the crib. I've been in trouble the whole year. Like, what you finna do? Like, in fourth grade was not a time where I was tripping about my clothes and shit. Like, a young nigga was rocking Fila's in fourth grade, bro. Like, I wasn't tripping, though. Like, I had them orange KDs, the orange and blue joints. But, like, bro, like, I was not tripping about what I was wearing, bro. So, you feel me? She's not taking my clothes and shit. Like, my phone, bro. I didn't even have a phone, I don't think. So, it was nothing crazy. But, yeah. So, look. Next thing. This is probably the last thing that teacher did. And this is probably, like, the reason, like, I almost got expelled, though. So, I brought, like, a pencil lead thing. It was like a pencil lead holder, bro. Like, if you ever bought a pack of mechanical pencils, one comes in there. I bring it, but I'm like fucking with it, like, and I guess it kind of looked like a lighter. So, like, because of that, she peeps. She doesn't even say anything to me though. She peeps and somehow gets an administrator down there ASAP. And I'm telling you, I'm getting snatched up by my arm and taken to the office. I'm like, wow. And then when it comes to it, she's like, it's like the lighter. She's like, where's the lighter? And, bro, you should see her fucking teeth, bro. Like, there's some greens in her teeth, bro. But she's like, where's the lighter? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I pull out the lead thing, and it's like, I still get in trouble. They say I'm brandishing it. That's what she says, like, verbatim. I'm brandishing it like it was a lighter, bro. Like, so that, it's somehow getting my parents involved. I'm getting in hella trouble now. And it's like, there's no lighter. There's no lighter. I'm like, all right, bet. And, like, low-key, me playing with fire was already, like, a problem. Like, at home type shit. Like, I would be lighting shit on fire and shit. So, you know, that they wasn't trying to hear that. I was doing it at school. But, yeah. So, after that, bro, like, shit, I was kind of just in ISS the rest of the year, I feel like. And, bro, I didn't really have anything. I didn't have recess, nothing like that. I went to PE, bro. That's about it. But, like, bro, I didn't really do shit rest of the year. I was locked up. This teacher, bro, she's a bitch. I remember after I graduated that grade, I feel like, and then I finally got Instagram. I looked up her Instagram, and I texted her. I DM'd her that she was a bitch. I don't know if she responded. I don't know, like, if she saw it. I hope she saw it. She's a bitch. But, yeah. I never really moved on from that, though. Even in 5th grade, when I would see her, like, it's like I'm giving her that side eye. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was always bad blood. Always. Even, like, the other kids in the class, like, they didn't like her, bro. Like, she wasn't a good teacher, bro. Like, she was a waste of space, bro. Like, her system, that's the thing with these teachers, bro. They just, like, you know, they need control and they need to feel like they have power because, like, that's probably the only thing they have any control over in their lives. Yeah, you know, their home life, probably not that great. You know, they can't control, you know, what their electricity bill is. You feel me? Like, they don't control, like, what the mortgage is. Like, you know, the bank controls that. You know, she doesn't control her car payment. You know, the dealership controls that. So, yeah, I never really respected any of the teachers like that. You know, I had some teachers that I obviously had great relationships with. But she was definitely not one of them. And I you know, like, I would get her off the face of the planet. Like, she's probably dead at this point. Like, she was pretty fucking old. And if she's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, Grim Reaper creeping up on her. But yeah. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. My first video. Many more coming soon.